just got the kids to bed. I don't know why I'm feeling so chatty about this subject, but I just am. I'll come back to those questions in a second, but I just wanted to address the whole baby's sleep thing that I have been sharing a little about in the past 24 hours. I know it's a controversial subject, but just to bring some clarity to my thoughts on the matter, I'm not saying that all forms of sleep training are bad. I am not saying that. I'm more just bringing up the fact that it's just interesting our country's obsession with babies being able to sleep through the night, particularly in that first year. I've had 4 kids, and it is by far the most commonly asked question that I get in that first year when those babies are under 1 is, so are they sleeping through the night? Are they sleeping through the night yet? Like, you moms know, you've got this too. And I just think it's so interesting that that is like this thing to be achieved, that is, you know, what makes you a good mom in that first year is if your baby's sleeping through the night. And I just want to say that you are a good mom if your baby is sleeping through the night at 2 weeks old or at 2 years old. You know what's best for your baby. You know what's best for your family. And I hope that you guys don't read anything that I share on here as prescriptive for you, because it's not. I'm just sharing my own experience. And in my own experience, I had 2 kids that were fantastic sleepers. One of them slept through the night at 2 weeks old, and we were like, what is wrong with you? They were really good sleepers, really good nappers, would sleep in car seats and strollers and carriers and in their cribs on their own, fall asleep on their own without nursing, lights on, all of that. Great. Then I had a 3rd kid that didn't sleep through the night until they were 15 months old. And I didn't really do anything that different. But my perspective on the whole sleep thing changed, I think, then, because I had these 2 sleepers and I was like, oh, this is great. What I'm doing works. Like, I had a rude awakening when I had a 3rd kid that literally awakened me often for 15 months. And I was very frustrated. And that was really hard looking back, really hard. And it was really hard taking care of 2 other little kids that were like toddlers too at the time, that were also waking up in the night and potty training and all of that. And so that was hard, and I felt like I was fighting against it. I felt like I never really embraced that, because I was just so frustrated that this 3rd child would not sleep through the night, and I was just trying all the things to help support him sleep through the night, all the different creative things, while still always going to him, because I never felt right for me to just let my babies cry. And so anyways, my whole point, and maybe not my whole point, but just a large reason why I'm talking about this, is because I did have a big perspective shift with my 4th, and that was I had a change of heart about the night waking, where I truly did embrace it as more of a joy and honor. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it wasn't a fight. It didn't feel like a fight for me anymore. I had accepted, because of having a bad sleeper with my 3rd, that my 4th could be a bad sleeper, or not even bad sleeper, that my 4th could just wake in the night a lot, as babies do, and that was just part of, you know, mothering in this season. And I just accepted that more. I didn't fight against it and hope for something different. I just accepted what was. And I think accepting what was really has allowed me to view the night waking as more of a get to than a have to, which has been the biggest mindset shift for me, which I think is kind of my point in sharing this, because I think it's been so powerful. My capacity has grown because of that mindset shift. Like, I wake up feeling energized. I wake up feeling more rested when my Oura ring says that I'm definitely not rested. And so it's just interesting, the comparison between, you know, my 3rd and the fighting against it, and my 4th and the accepting it, just the way that God has used that to multiply the little hours of sleep that I do get into the energy and peace sufficient for the day.